What's up, YouTube? Thanks for tuning in. This is the Modern Wealth Channel. Today, we're going to talk about the top stockbrokers of 2020. Now, if you're new to the game, then a broker is basically a middleman, a company where you can go and buy stocks. Now, thankfully, everything's automated, everything's online, so it's much easier now than it has ever been to buy stocks. All these stock brokers are solid. You can't go wrong with any of them. It's mostly preference, but there are some pros and cons to each of them. Number 7 on my list is Robinhood. Now, there was a time when it cost $20 to trade a stock. To you newbies out there, I hope you realize that there's no time like the present to be investing in stocks. Nowadays, it's all free, thanks to one stockbroker, Robinhood. They were the first to come out with commission-free trading. How do you compete with a stockbroker that trades stock for free? You don't. You follow suit. And that's what everybody did. So with Robinhood, they're primarily an online broker. So they don't have no physical banks, no physical stores. They do have a debit card that you can sign up for. It takes a while to get it. If you put money in it, you get 0.3 savings rate on it annually. So it's decent compared to other banks. So some of the pros of Robinhood is, of course, no commissions. You don't pay anything to trade stocks or options. And the main reason why Robinhood is on the map and the reason why it blew up is because it's ease of use. Its mobile app is bar none the easiest one to sign up for. I signed plenty of people up on the spot and got free stock for it because you can give them your name, and once they sign up under your name, you get a free stock. All you need is account information and a bank account, and boom, you got a stockbroker. Robinhood was also one of the first to introduce buying fractional shares. That means you can buy an Amazon stock, which is going for $3,000 right now. You can buy a fraction of the share. Let's say you want to buy $200 worth of Amazon stock. You can do it with Robinhood with no cost. And they're also including cryptocurrency. So you can buy Bitcoin and some other cryptocurrencies on the Robinhood app. Let's talk about some of the cons of Robinhood. First one is the research. The research is not really up to par with all the other brokers I'm going to be talking about, so that's definitely a con. You can put $5 a month for a gold edition, but I heard it's not that great anyway. No retirement funds, so you can't buy a mutual fund. There's no putting money in your 401k with Robinhood, strictly stocks and options. Customer support is terrible. They have no physical stores, so they don't have enough employees to be picking up the phone when we need help. And believe me, with Robinhood, there's a lot of glitches. At one point, when the stock market was crashing during the pandemic, the whole brokerage shut down. No one was able to sell, no one was able to buy. So that's a big warning for Robinhood. They do have their problems, unlike some of the big brokerages. So they don't make money off commissions, so they sell your trading info. A lot of people don't like that, but it can be a con. One of my suggestions to you, if you do decide to have a Robinhood account, is never put more than $10,000 in your account. This is an account you do not put that much money in. You play with on your phone now and then, but you do not put your life savings, and you do not rely heavily on this broker. That's my warning to you. To sum up Robinhood, it's a great broker for starters. Every beginner should have Robinhood. Me, I still have it on my cell phone. I make very risky trades on my Robinhood account, and every time I get over 10,000, for me, I just transfer that money into my other broker that I trust more and is more reliable for me. Number 6 on the list is Ally Banking, ALLY. I came across this bank when I had some money in my savings account that I wanted to put somewhere to gain some passive income. The savings account interest rate is 0.6% and it compounds daily, meaning your money goes up every day. Most banks, they do monthly, so that is an advantage to remember about this bank. Ally, like Robinhood, has no physical stores. It's all online. So the money they save from not having stores, they pass on to the customer. But unlike Robinhood, Ally is more of a complete bank. They do savings, checkings accounts. They have a good trading platform that includes retirement. So they do 401ks, they sell mutual funds. They also do loans. You can do a home loan, auto loan, personal loan. When I was refinancing, I checked out their mortgage rates and it was pretty good. It wasn't the best, but it was up there. The two things that put Ally Bank on the map for me are the Ally Invest platform, which I'll probably show you a picture of. It's just easy on the eyes. The graphs look nice, the spacing is good, the color is good, it's clear to read. It's just simple, and to me that makes a difference. It's just a good platform overall. Also, the robo-advisor, for $100 minimum, you can choose an advisor who manages your stock portfolio. You can choose one of 4 genres: income, core, tax optimized, or socially responsible. That's right, they have a socially responsible genre, which means it's shaped by companies with ethical track records. That's pretty unique. Pros and cons of Ally Bank is that there's no commissions, there's low fees, the savings interest rate of 0.6 is pretty incredible. Customer service, you always get someone on the other line when you call and they're very helpful. And there's competitive loans. It's an overall bank that can really help your portfolio. The negatives, there's no stores you can walk to, and it's not a platform for pro traders. If you're trading options or if you're day trading, this may not be the platform for you. The next 5 on this list, you can't go wrong with any of them. They're nationally recognized, they're huge corporations. It just depends on your preference, if you're more of a trader or if you're more an investor, depending which one works for you. Number 5 on the list is Merrill Edge, which is owned by Bank of America. Bank of America has 43,000 locations, so you'll have no problems walking into a bank and asking questions. It's a very simple platform, really good for beginners. It's not too complicated. I hear in 2021 they are adding features, but for now it's a very basic platform for beginners. They have these education seminars. There's some good videos teaching you about how to pick stocks and stuff like that. I would check that out if you're a beginner. The research is great. They have good articles on stocks and mutual funds. And if you own over $20,000 in assets in Bank of America or Merrill Edge, they do have some benefits, like you save money on mortgage fees, save money on auto loans, and you just cancel withdrawal fees, stuff like that. So the 2 cons for me include the lack of customization on the platform. It's not sexy, it's just too plain Jane. You can't switch things around, it's not customizable. For me, I like to customize things the way I want them, and you can't do that with this platform. Also, if you're a day trader, if you trade a lot of options, this platform isn't for you. It's more for investors, and that's who should stick with this platform. I suggest you try it. If you have a Bank of America account, just give it a go. If you're a beginner, use those education seminars, try and do some of that research there. Besides that, Merrill Edge is just too basic for me. Number 4 on the list of brokers is Charles Schwab's. Their platform is Street Smart Edge. It is basically a full service broker. They do everything. They do banking, savings, checkings, they do loans, they do credit cards, anything you would need. This is top tier service. This is the first platform that is great for traders and investors. That means if you're day trading, if you're trading options, if you're a long-term investor, anything you need, this is a platform for you. The customer service, 9 out of 10 rating. The platform has expert level technical and fundamental analysis. All the graphs you would ever need or want is there for you to research. One of the pros of Charles Schwab is that they have 2 platforms. If you're really into technical analysis, you can use Street Smart Edge, or you can use the other platform, Street Smart Central. Of course, the commissions are free stocks, free mutual funds, all low fees. They have this demo you should check out.
Kelly's eager to get a feel for the markets, so she starts with streaming news, which brings her a continually updated news feed from sources such as Briefing.com, Reuters, and others. Streaming news is one of the many features focused on customization. It allows you to have stories only from your preferred news sources appear in your feed. Or you can type in a symbol to see only news pertaining to that particular stock or index. You can also watch a commercial-free live stream of the CNBC broadcast in the US, European, and Asian markets right on your desktop.
If you have time, check out the rest. It's like 10 minutes long. If you're interested, that'll help you make your decision. As you can see, the research is really good. You can watch CNBC live while you're watching your stocks. Not many platforms do that. One of the cons is it takes time to learn the platform. If you're a beginner, it can be intimidating watching all those numbers and all the movement in the platform, but it's customizable, so take your time with it and learn it and become a master. Number 3 is TD Ameritrade. I left Charles Schwab up there because technically Charles Schwab bought TD Ameritrade for $26 billion this year. But until the merger is complete, TD Ameritrade is still a separate entity, so it's still a separate broker. TD Ameritrade was voted #1 overall broker, #1 overall in education, research, and tools and platform. That is because Thinkorswim is a beast. If you're a day trader, if you do options, you need to experiment with Thinkorswim. The graphs is customizable and there's nothing you can't do on that platform. The pros and cons are pretty straightforward for TD Ameritrade. The platform, the information, the research, the education is the best. Commission free since 2019, thanks Robinhood. Options research, you can do a lot of learning on this platform. The cons is it's complicated. There's a lot of graphs, a lot of technical analysis you need to learn. It's geared toward trading and day trading, which a lot of people lose money. Platform outages have been known to happen, a lot of crashes. And it's expensive to trade penny stocks. If that's what you do, I wouldn't get Thinkorswim. If you're brand new to technical analysis, Thinkorswim can drive you crazy. It's frustrating if you don't know what you're doing, but the research on there is good and they teach you how to do it. It just takes a lot of time to learn it. Number 2 on the list is ETrade. They were just recently bought out by Morgan Stanley, so I don't know what's going on with that merger, but I know ETrade is a beast when it comes to stock trading. I would say I have the most experience trading with ETrade than any other broker. And I can tell you firsthand that they definitely care about the customer experience. A lot of brokers do not care about their customers, they're just trying to make money. But I've contacted ETrade many times about my retirement, about my stocks, and they've taken several hours taking care of me and making sure that I'm making the best decision for me. ETrade is a mostly online broker. I guess they're going to change to be more of a full service broker since Morgan Stanley bought them. They definitely revolutionized trading. Every platform has been trying to keep up with them. One of the greatest pros of the ETrade brokerage is the 2 platform duo they have here. I don't know if some of you guys remember Options House. That was a broker back in the day where you can trade options for very cheap. Well, ETrade bought them and started calling it Power ETrade. So this in itself is a great platform that they adopted. And this is the original platform, ETrade, which is better for buying stocks long-term and holding. They are award-winning mobile app. It's great to pick up ETrade on your cell phone. The options trading is easy and you can learn, and it's very cheap. It's reliable. When the crash happened in the pandemic, ETrade was there trading strong. Customer service is great. One of the cons is a transfer fund fee. It's a little expensive to take your money out. It's not the worst thing in the world. Finally, number 1 on the list is Fidelity Investments. Fidelity Investments is almost a full service broker. They don't do loans, mortgages, auto loans like that. It's founded in 1946, so it's one of the oldest brokers on the list. It's the most reliable. It has an asset value of $8.3 trillion. It's not going to have $8.3 trillion of people's money if it's not very reliable. Pros and cons of Fidelity Investments include commission free since 2019. It was $20 at one point to make a trade on Fidelity. It's great for traders and investors. Day traders can use the Active Trade Pro platform for graphs and charts, and investors just have a great platform to do long-term investing on. Variety of mutual funds are amazing. They have the best variety in my opinion. So if you have a retirement account, then index fund and mutual funds on Fidelity is great for you. It's reliable. The research is great. The third-party articles, you can learn a lot from them. And the customer service, they spend the time to make sure you understand what you're investing in, and they make sure you get what's best for your account. Now the bad, there's no auto loans, there's no mortgages you can do with Fidelity. The mobile app can be a bit better compared to ETrade and Charles Schwab. It's a little bit behind. There's no fractional shares like Robinhood or Ally. You can't buy a piece of Amazon, you have to buy the whole share. I've had a retirement account since 2008 with Fidelity. I had my 401k in there for my first job, and in 2019 I put the majority of my stocks in Fidelity and started trading with them ever since they dropped their commission fees. To sum it up, guys, I have 3 brokerages I use right now. Number 3 is Robinhood. It's just a great mobile platform. Like I said, I'll never have over 10,000 there. I'll never put my life savings in there. It's just too risky for me, not reliable enough. But I like playing with risky stocks and risky options just to try and make some money. ETrade, I have some stocks in there. I swing trade and I do options trading on ETrade. It's just a great platform that I'm used to. And in Fidelity, I've had a retirement account since 2008. And in 2019, when they dropped all their commissions, I moved the majority of my stocks there because I love their research and their platform just for long-term investing. I want to thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you got some good content from it. If you learned something, subscribe to the channel. There's plenty more to come. Just play with these brokers. My advice to you is to use them for their strengths. Most of it is preference. Just have fun with it. Good luck trading, guys. Peace.